College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Gators have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense will go to work first. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Turning it on. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points on.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Ross. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes.
That's the second fumble on 2 possessions. My goodness, we want to come out and establish the run and get that part of the game going, but you didn't think you had to coach ball security. That's day one. That's elementary school when you learn how to cover the points of the football. They got to do a better job taking care of the football.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent.
It's a seam wide open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Florida! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want? Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that now.
The Dynasty Lions going back to work on offense now. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Dinkins. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Allard. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks like the defense will play quarters coverage here. To the air on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Gators get it past the sticks.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. On the run, it's Ball. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback sneak wedging himself into the line. And a scrum on the goal line. No signal yet from the officials, but it doesn't appear that he got in. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go back.
Touchdown, Gators! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, and you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning on the Jets. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. He wants to change this route. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. On the option. He'll toss it. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Oh, and that ball just inches away from being in every highlight around the country. That was an absolute bomb. Just couldn't quite get it far enough.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Caught over the middle. It's Dinkins. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, he wants it all. A full dive to haul that one in. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's ball. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Escapes the sack. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feet. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we've joined Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open on the left. He's loose. He's at the 20. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, catches the ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Florida! And and the beatdown has ensued.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Boom. Catch in the middle, it's Dinkins. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That's caught. It's Wilson. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Jackson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
This quarterback right now is in the groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gators have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Got enough space. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Gators!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he makes the extra point. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ivy. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get it.
And And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Dynasty Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got a man. It's Ross.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Aller. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Looking for a crease, it's Webb. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's caught. Here he goes. To run it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up. This is at the 35 with a first down.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is you win. And to do that, they need him to play really well here in the fourth quarter. They're going to keep giving him the football with the lead in this juncture, and this is where he needs to have his best runs of the game.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
The give to the right. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. On first down, here comes this offense. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires on the move. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smart. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Both of these teams are high